Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Manchester City 2, Chelsea 3, Burnley 0, Crystal Palace 1, Huddersfield Town 1, Everton 1, Stoke City 2, Southampton 1, Swansea City 2, West Bromwich Albion 2, Bournemouth 2. Burnley 1, West Bromwich Albion 0. Leicester City 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Liverpool 3, Crystal Palace 1. Stoke City 1, Arsenal. Swansea City 1, Manchester United 1. Chelsea 1, Everton 1. Crystal Swansea City 0. Manchester United 0, Leicester City 3. Newcastle United 1, West Ham United 1. Watford 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table, we have new leaders in Watford with 7 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 6 points. In third, Chelsea with 4 points. In fourth, Leicester City with 4 points. In fifth, Arsenal with 4 points. In sixth, Manchester City with 4 points. In seventh, Stoke City with 4 points. In eighth, Manchester United with 4 points. Bottom of the table, Southampton with no points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Brighton and Hove Albion with 1 point. Third bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 1 point. Fourth bottom, Newcastle United with 2 points. Fifth bottom, Everton with 2 points. Arsenal 2, Bournemouth 0. Brighton and Hove Albion 2, West Bromwich Albion 1. Everton 1, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Leicester City 1, Chelsea 1. Manchester City 0, Liverpool 2. Southampton 2, Watford 1. Stoke City 2, Manchester United 1. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table, we have new leaders in Tottenham Hotspur with 9 points. In second, Arsenal with 8 points. In third, Stoke City with 8 points. In fourth, Liverpool with 7 points. In fifth, Watford with 7 points. In sixth, Burnley with 6 points. Bournemouth 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 9 points. In second, Arsenal with 8 points. In third, Stoke City with 8 points. In fourth, Bournemouth with 8 points. In fifth, Liverpool with 7 points. In sixth, Watford with 7 points. In seventh, Burnley with 7 points. In eighth, Chelsea with 5 points. Bottom of the table, West Bromwich Albion with 2 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Everton with 2 points. Third bottom, Newcastle United with 3 points. Fourth bottom, Manchester City with 4 points. Fifth bottom, Southampton with 4 points. English League Cup. Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Huddersfield Town 1. Cardiff City 1, Crystal Palace 2. Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Newcastle United 0. So what table? At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 13 points. In second, Liverpool with 11 points. In third, Chelsea with 11 points. In fourth, Watford with 11 points. In fifth, Bournemouth with 9 points. In sixth, Burnley with 9 points. Arsenal 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Everton 2, Burnley 2. Newcastle United 0, Liverpool 0. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 16 points. In second, climbing the table, are Arsenal with 14 points. In third, rising up the table, are Watford with 14 points. In fourth, moving down, are Liverpool with 12 points. In fifth and falling are Chelsea with 12 points. In sixth, climbing the table, are Manchester United with 11 points. In seventh, rising up the table, are Southampton with 10 points. In eighth, moving down, are Burnley with 10 points. Bottom of the table and falling are West Bromwich Albion with 5 points. Then moving up the table, second bottom climbing the table are Everton with 5 points. Third bottom moving down are Crystal Palace with 6 points. Fourth bottom and falling are West Ham United with 6 points. Fifth bottom moving down are Huddersfield Town with 6 points. Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Everton 0. Burnley 0, West Ham United 0. Crystal Palace 0, Chelsea 2. Leicester City 0, West Bromwich Albion 1. Manchester City 1, Stoke City 0. Swansea City 1, Huddersfield Town 0. Chelsea 3, Watford 2. Huddersfield Town 2, Manchester United 1. Manchester City 1, Burnley 0. Southampton 1, West Bromwich Albion 3. Stoke City 2, Bournemouth 1. Swansea City 1, Leicester City 2. West Ham United 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 22 points. In second, rising up the table, are Chelsea with 18 points. In third and falling are Arsenal with 17 points. In fourth, moving down, are Liverpool with 15 points. Arsenal 1, Swansea City 1. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Southampton 1. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 22 points. In second, Arsenal with 21 points. In third, Chelsea with 18 points. In fourth, climbing the table are Watford with 17 points. In fifth and falling are Liverpool with 15 points. In sixth, rising up the table are Manchester United with 14 points. In seventh, moving down are Southampton with 14 points. In eighth and falling are Manchester City with 14 points. Bottom of the table, moving down, are Crystal Palace with 6 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom and falling are Newcastle United with 8 points. Third bottom, climbing the table, are Everton with 8 points. Fourth bottom, moving down, are Huddersfield Town with 9 points. Fifth bottom and falling are Stoke City with 11 points. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Barnet 1, Stevenage 1. Chesterfield 2, Newport County 0. Coventry City 0, Notts County 2. Morecambe 2, Colchester United 1. Huddersfield Town 0, West Bromwich Albion 1. Newcastle United 2, Bournemouth 2. Southampton 2, Burnley 0. Stoke City 2, Leicester City 2. Swansea City 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 2. Tottenham Hotspur 3, Crystal Palace 1. Results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 25 points. In second, Arsenal with 21 points. Are Liverpool with 18 points. In fourth, moving down, are Chelsea with 18 points. In fifth and falling are Watford with 17 points. In sixth, climbing the table are Southampton with 17 points. In seventh, rising up the table are West Bromwich Albion with 15 points. Bournemouth 3, Huddersfield Town 1. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Stoke City 2. Burnley 1, Swansea City 1. Crystal Palace 1, Everton 1. Leicester City 1, Manchester City 1. Liverpool 0, Southampton 1. Watford 0, West Ham United 2. West Bromwich Albion 1, Chelsea 1. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 25 points. In second, Arsenal with 22 points. In third, Liverpool with 21 points. Crystal Palace 0, Stoke City 2. Huddersfield Town 1, Manchester City 1. Manchester United 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Newcastle United 1, Watford 3. Swansea City 0, Bournemouth 1. Tottenham Hotspur 3, West Bromwich Albion 0. West Ham United 1, Leicester City 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 31 points. In second, climbing the table are Watford with 23 points. In third, moving down, are Arsenal with 22 points. In fourth and falling are Liverpool with 21 points. In fifth, moving down, are Chelsea with 20 points. In sixth, Southampton with 20 points. In seventh, Manchester United with 19 points. In eighth, rising up the table, are Bournemouth with 19 points. Bottom of the table, Crystal Palace with 8 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom and falling are Everton with 9 points. Third bottom, moving down, are Newcastle United with 10 points. Fourth bottom, climbing the table, are Huddersfield Town with 10 points. Fifth bottom, Burnley with 13 points. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Doncaster Rovers 1, Wigan Athletic 1, Rochdale 1, Crewe Alexandra 1, Arsenal 0, Manchester United 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 3, Liverpool 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 34 points. In second, Chelsea with 29 points. In third, Watford with 26 points. In fourth, Arsenal with 23 points. In fifth, rising up the table, are Manchester United with 22 points. In sixth and falling are Bournemouth with 22 points. In seventh, moving down, 22 points. Burnley 2, Watford 0. Crystal Palace 2, Bournemouth 1. Huddersfield Town 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Southampton 4, Arsenal 0. Swansea City 3, West Bromwich Albion 0. Tottenham Hotspur 4, Stoke City 1. West Ham United 0, Chelsea 1. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 37 points. In second, Chelsea with 32 points. In third, Watford with 26 points. In fourth, Bournemouth with 25 points. In fifth, climbing the table, are Southampton with 23 points. In sixth and falling are Arsenal with 23 points. In seventh, moving down, are Manchester United with 22 points. In eighth, rising up the table, are Leicester City with 22 points. Bottom of the table, Newcastle United with 11 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Crystal Palace. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Bradford City 1, Stevenage 1. Bradford City won 4-3 on penalties. Wigan Athletic 2, Doncaster Rovers 1. Liverpool 2, West Bromwich Albion 0. Newcastle United 1, Everton 2. Southampton 1, Leicester City 2. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Arsenal 0, Newcastle United 1. Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Burnley 2. Chelsea 3, Southampton 1. Everton 1, Swansea City 1. Leicester City 0. Stoke City 3, West Ham United 1. 2, Huddersfield Town 2. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 40 points. In second, Chelsea with 35 points. In third, Manchester United with 28 points. In fourth, climbing the table, are Watford with 28 points. In fifth, rising up the table, are Stoke City with 28 points. In sixth and falling are Liverpool with 27 points. In seventh, moving down, are Leicester City with 26 points. In eighth, Bournemouth with 25 points. Bottom of the table, Newcastle United with 14 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Crystal Palace with 16 points. Third bottom, Huddersfield Town with 18 points. Fourth bottom and falling are Brighton and Hove Albion with 18 points. Fifth bottom, moving down, are West Bromwich Albion with 19 points. Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Crystal Palace 0. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 43 points. In second, Chelsea with 35 points. In third, Manchester United with 28 points. In fourth, Watford with 28 points. In fifth, Stoke City with 28 points. In sixth, climbing the table, are Bournemouth with 28 points. In seventh and falling are Liverpool with 27 points. In eighth, moving down, are Leicester City with 26 points. Bottom of the table, Newcastle United with 14 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Crystal Palace with 16 points. Town with Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Watford 1. Tottenham Hotspur 0. Everton 2, Chelsea 2. Manchester City 0, Bournemouth 2. Southampton 0, Huddersfield Town 1. Stoke City 1, West Bromwich Albion 1. Bournemouth 1, West Ham United 2. Chelsea 3, Brighton and Hove Albion 2. Crystal Palace 2, Arsenal 0. Huddersfield Town 1, Stoke City 0. Liverpool 3, Swansea City 0. Manchester United 1, Burnley 1. Newcastle United 2, Manchester City 2. West Bromwich Albion 1, Everton 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 43 points. In second, Chelsea with 39 points. Bournemouth 1, Everton 1. Crystal Palace 0, Manchester City 3. Huddersfield Town 2, Burnley 3. Manchester United 3, Southampton 0. United 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 3. Tottenham Hotspur 3, West Ham United 1. Watford 2, Swansea City 2. West Bromwich Albion 0, Arsenal 2. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 49 points. In second, Chelsea with 40 points. In third, rising up the table, are Liverpool with 33 points. In fourth and falling are Watford with 33 points. In fifth, climbing the table, are Manchester United with 32 points. In sixth, moving down, are Bournemouth with 32 points. In seventh, rising up the table, are Burnley with 30 points. In eighth, climbing the table, are Stoke City with 30 points. Bottom of the table, Newcastle United with 15 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Crystal Palace with 19 points. Third bottom, Everton with 22 points. Fourth bottom and falling are Southampton with 23 points. Fifth bottom, moving down, are West Bromwich Albion with 24 points. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Bournemouth 3, Burnley 1, Liverpool 1, Everton 2, Manchester United 1, Leicester City 2, Huddersfield Town 1, Manchester City 2, Watford 1, Southampton 1, Crystal Palace 1, Swansea City 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1, West Ham United 1, West Bromwich Albion 2. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 50 points. In second, Chelsea with 40 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In third, rising up the table, are Bournemouth with 35 points. In fourth and falling are Liverpool with 34 points. In fifth, moving down, are Watford with 33 points.